Hey everybody, we are going to do weights and I'm hoping it will be about 20 minutes. So sometimes when I do 40 minutes of Zumba, I do 20 minutes of weights, and you're supposed to get 20 minutes of weights 3 times a week. So this is one way to get it at least one time, or you can keep watching these. I alternate between legs and arms. Sometimes you can do all legs and then skip a couple days and do all arms, or you can do legs and arms, one right after the other in consecutive days, but you have to not do legs like twice in a row. So that's kind of what you need to do. And I do 2 reps of 15 each. So you can do it however you need to start. So if you want to start with 10 reps and then do that for a couple weeks and then work your way up to 12 and stuff like that. So here we go. I'm starting with my legs. I always start with legs. You pick any size that you want, and that's another thing that you can go up on also is the size. So I've been doing this for a while and now I'm up to a 10. So, and you definitely feel it, especially when you start off at first. So you want to get a sturdy chair, and you want to put the weight between your hip and your knee. So, and you're holding it with this muscle, and you're going to bring it up. The leg is extended, and you're going to bring it up. And count. And breathe. This muscle is doing the lifting. Whew. And then you switch. So you do both sides the same. You can definitely feel it. So now we're going to switch over to arms. So arms can be anything: biceps, triceps, chest, shoulders, like upper body. So we will go with biceps on this one. So this is, you put your elbow on your leg so you have support, and you go all the way down and bring it all the way up. Breathe. And count. Feeling it, because I just went up to the 10, so I'm really feeling it. So you do both sides. That was my husband's phone. All right, so that was biceps. You could do triceps. So you could do it like this. Put your arms together. Your arms are by your ears, and then you drop the back. So just that part is moving. The other part is staying the same. So you could do that for 15 times, or you could do triceps together and like take them back and do that 15 times. So it's all up to you and what you want to do. Now we're going to move back to legs. Now, this one doesn't require weights because your own weight is the weight on your legs. So I'm going to do a squat up, and you squeeze on the way up, and then a lift. Squat, lift, squat, lift, squat, lift, breathe in. Whew. You might be able to hear my knees cracking. So we're just working butt, like lower body area, and thighs at the same time. And I haven't been counting, so I don't know where I'm at. So I'm just gonna go until it hurts a little bit, or until you like really feel it. Breathe in. Got it. Squeeze. Every chance you get, squeeze the muscles. That works them. And on this one, you can just choose to do thighs. You can do butt. So we're just doing lower body here. And these are outer thighs. I'll show you what inner thighs look like. Whew. Keep going. Breathe in. Blow it out. All right. And maybe this might not be 20 minutes because I end up talking while we're doing it, because we do this every Monday morning. And so maybe that's what takes so long. It's me talking. All right, I'm gonna do one more on each side. Yeah. All right. You take deep breaths in between. You drink your water. So inner thighs are when you're pulling toward. So bringing it across the front. So all your weight is on one leg. You bring it across the front. Kind of like you kicking water in front of you. Then there's also like the butt area where you can just diagonal back. Diagonal back. And then, you switch sides. All right, so that works all the lower body. Breathe in, and you don't have to have weights for that because your own weight is the weight on your legs. Now we're going back to arms. I like to work multiple muscles at a time. That is good for them, and it's also, if you're trying to lose weight, that's the best thing to do, is work multiple muscles at a time. So what you're going to do is stand by the chair, put your knee that's closest to the back on the chair, and the same side hand on the corner of the chair, and then you're down here with your arms, and then you pull all the way back. So this is working the arm, the shoulder, the chest, the back, all of that. So breathe. Woo. Also, I'm not used to counting because I have people in my class that count for me. I just talk the whole time and they count for me. And so I just quit when they say quit. So now you do the same thing on this side. So make sure the leg that's closest to the back goes on there, and your hand from the same side goes on the corner, and you do this side. Breathe in the whole time. And you don't have to be fast. You can bring it up slow and down. Don't just let the weights drop back down when you're doing these. You lower it, okay, on purpose. Take a deep breath again, blow it out. All right, now we're doing that whole thing all over again, starting with the weight on your leg. You're extended, your leg is extended. It's halfway between your hip and your knee, and you lift. Whew. And it's okay if you can't do the same amount the second time around, because the second time around sometimes can be harder, and you're feeling it already. So if you can do 15 the first time and do like 10 the second time, just as long as you're moving and you're working the muscles. This also tones the muscles, and a toned muscle, it weighs less than a regular muscle, and it also burns more calories than while you're at rest than not having a toned muscle. So it's all good for all areas. Whew. Remember, you're lifting with this muscle. Make the face. Sometimes that helps get you through it. Deep breath. And you can switch up stuff right here. So now you know that you're on upper body. We just did legs. So upper body. Last time I did biceps. This time I'm going to do triceps. So we're taking it back like this. And make sure that you do this after you've warmed up. So you don't have to be like, but just move your arms, breathe in, step side to side. You don't have to get your heart rate up to do it. All right, we're gonna move to legs. Another leg thing that you can do is like lunges. That doesn't require weights, or you can have weights. And when you have the weights, you can bring them up for a little balance. All right, so let's try those ones. I'm gonna add the weight. Let me move this back a little bit. And then you go forward. Breathe in, and we do 30 to make 15 each. Two-thirds of the way there. All right, that was 30. Take a deep breath, blow it out, put the weights down. Anytime you need a break, you take a break. You shake it out. All right, we're back to our last arms. Even though I had the weights in my hands that time, we're gonna do it again. And we're gonna do those multiple muscle ones again, because I like them. And breathe. Whew. Almost there. So we do 4 different ones and repeat it again a second time. So 2 rounds of 4 different ones. get you close to 20 minutes. We may be a little bit before that, because right now we're at 15, so. Whew. All right, so that is 2 rounds of 15, alternating between legs and arms. So remember, you can do it how you need to do it. You can do different amount of reps starting off with, but always try to build up and go. So you go for a couple weeks one way, and then you increase either reps or weight, or maybe both, but I would suggest one or the other, and then work your way up another 2 weeks, then increase whatever you didn't increase the first time. So I hope that helps you. I hope you enjoyed that, and I hope you get to doing some strength training 3 times a week for 20 minutes. All right, have a good night. And you can add more to all of that too if you want. All right, bye.